Oh, 45 seconds. Not very good with throwing. Training bow stats like a tier 5 bow. Oh, maybe. Weren't the Welsh the most feared infantrymen in the Middle Ages due to their bows? Yes, and it also took a ridiculous amount of training to do it, which is why crossbows and eventually firearms were more popular. Spear. Wonder if I'm going to be any good. No, I missed one. Oh, I was going to do this whole thing without missing any. Damn. Yeah, whoever sells the pots around here must make a small fortune. That's a business I think I should probably get into. That went pretty well. Alright, sword and board. That way around? Really? Alright. Can I headbutt that instead? Oh, I hit the post! Damn it! I think I actually did better in this than my first training attempt. Oh, that went through it. I hit that. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Alright, horse archery. Just. Only missed once. There we go. Job's done. Job's done. Even our mounted archery is super accurate. Yeah, I think those are both things that really could do with being toned down quite badly. Would mean high-level archers are more powerful, but low-level archers would be less overpowering. Yeah, I mean, that would obviously be the easy change. Before we do anything else, we're low on food. There's a village north of here where we can buy provisions and find some help. You're a better rider than I am, so I'll let you lead the way. Explore the world by moving WASD, right-clicking and dragging, or zooming in and out the mouse wheel. Move your party is done by clicking on the map. Watched Co-Carnage earlier in his army was 80% archers and he stomped stronger armies. Yeah. I was purposefully stopping myself from doing that. You have arrived at Tavea. To continue to explore the location, you can enter the settlement by pressing the highlighted button. I probably shouldn't have done the tutorial. I don't really need this. We're here, I guess, so we need food, and after that some men to come with us. The headman can probably help us. Let's try to find him.
I'm Utros, headman of this village. What brings you here?
We need some help. Some raiders have taken the younger brother and sister captive. We think they may have passed this way.
They got your people too? Sorry to hear about that. Those bastards have done a bit of killing and looting in these parts as well. We think they've gone north. I reckon there's a fair few folk around who would join you in going after them if you'll pay for their gear. Once you've made your preparations, come and talk to me again. I have a task for you if you're going after the raiders.
Oh, I need to buy food first. Buy products. 2 sacks of grain. Go find the dude with the box. And then let's go and kill these guys. Although, before we do this, I have something very important to do. Sure, we'll keep the spear for now. Oh, we caught them both at the same time. Interesting. Drink tea! Alright then. Hey guys! Wait for me! Guys! Curious, is there a good way to train charisma in this game? Do quests for lords. If you mean charm. Because charisma is an attribute, just pick it. Oh well, I went down. It's what happens when I don't have a good two-handed axe. Charm is better trained since 1.06, now that Barter gives you more. It's the Empire of the Western Romans, the Byzantines Eastern Romans. It was Western Rome. Western Rome finally won in a series about as long as my Total War Attila series. Probably. Hey, we won! Don't think you actually get to keep any of this stuff, unfortunately. Alright, let's take out the last of the raiders. Come back here. Thank you.
Attack!
Mordred's Western Roman Empire campaign is still one of my favourite campaigns of all time. It was good, wasn't it? Try those two things and my character is bordering on the cuteness of a toad. How did the Byzantines react to me attacking the Empire? They didn't really care, they were dead already. Don't throw frickin' rocks at me. That time I got 2 kills. Huzzah! Huzzah! You rescue several prisoners that the raiders have been dragging along. They look parched and exhausted. You give them a bit of water and bread, and after a short while one of them staggers to his feet and comes over to you.
I don't know who you are, but I'm in your debt. These brigands would have marched us to our deaths. My name's Tacitus. I'm a doctor by trade. I was on a bit of a wild quest, but now I'm thinking I'm not really made out for this type of thing. I was with a caravan, and they came out of the brush. We were surrounded and outnumbered, so we gave up. I figured they'd keep us alive, if only for the ransom, but then they started flogging us along at top speed, without any water. I was just about ready to drop. I could feel the signs of heat stroke creeping up, and I told them that if they flogged me once more... Oh, but when I told them they flogged me once more, I can obviously read. If your group hadn't come along, maybe I have a way to thank you properly.
We're looking for 2 children captured by the raiders. Can you tell us anything?
I'm afraid I haven't seen any children. But after our caravan was attacked, the chief of the raiders, the one they call Radagos, took off and rode off with our more valuable belongings, including a chest I had. He seemed to be controlling more than one band raiding around this area. If this lot has your kin, then I think he'd be the one to know. And since I have nothing of value left to repay your help, I'll tell you this. If you catch up with and defeat that ruffian, you may be able to recover my chest. It contains a valuable ornament, which I was told would be of great value, if you know where to sell it. I was trying to find out more about it, but, as I say, I've had all of my urge for travelling flogged out of me. Right now, I don't think I'd venture more than 20 paces from a well, for as long as I live.
We'll keep that in mind.
It doesn't look like much, and I suspect that this lot would give it away for a few coins. But I got it from a mercenary I treated once, and he swore it was related to Neretzes' folly. I don't know what that means, except that this Neretzes was of course the Emperor, who died in battle some years back. Maybe you can find out its true value. Thanks for saving me again. I hope our paths will cross once more.
Okay, find the hideout. And murder them all. I think I want to have a better weapon first of all, though. So let's head into the... Nope, not that one. That one! Nope, not that one either. That one! So we've got the Norse hatchet, which is a one-handed axe. So we have the Knob's club, which is a one-handed mace. Oh, arm guards. We do need those. So the tapered northern blade, swing speed of 104 versus swing speed of 96. Yeah, the blade is better. Or actually, is it? Length 83, length 65. Ugh. You have to get so close with this. Swing damage 62 cut. Swing damage 47 cuts. The Norse hatchet does hit significantly harder. It also breaks through shields. Let's do that. Playing minigames with the Lords can also raise charm, but not by a whole lot. Interesting. Oh man, we massively outnumber them. No one there. Oh, there is someone there. Come with me, guys. Did we kill him? Yes. I am bravely hiding behind a tree. Off you go, lads. I think there's anyone like that one. I think there's only one guy left. Brave, brave Sarangle. And these guys are the ones with the shield, so I really should let them go first. I gained a skill point in tactics. Marvellous. Okay, so we significantly outnumber them. So, who's this that comes through my place of business, killing my employees? We heard you took our little brother and sister. Where are they? Good heaven, I'll need a better description than that. My men have harvested dozens of little brats in this region. Quite good hunting grounds. Already sent most of them south to a slave market, I know, though. Since your hunt for your kin is fruitless, how about you just clear off and save your own lives? Either that, or I force you to lick up all of the blood you've spilled here with your tongues. Or, you and I could settle this. One-on-one. I don't deal with slavers. Men! Attack. Hooray, I got a kill. That was me. That was all me. I did that.
We've been blessed.
Gained one-handed, gained athletics. Nice. 2 wounded, 11 defeated. Marvellous. Well, I recognise defeat when I see it. If I'm going to be your captive, let me introduce myself. I'm Radagos. You ain't cut my throat yet, which was a wise move. I'm sure I can find a way to be worth more to you alive than dead. You better help us get my brother and sister back, or you'll swing from a tree. Oh, you'll need my help, alright? If you want to get them back, alive, that is. See, me boys have some pretty specific instructions about what to do if there's a rescue attempt. Shall we get to the road? Remember, if I drop dead of exhaustion or drown in some river, then it's your little dears. Then that's it for your little dears. I don't expect a cosy palanquin now, but you'd best not make it too hard a trip for me. You come across a chest with an old piece of bronze in it, so battered and corroded it could have been anything from a cup to a crown. This must be the chest Tacitus mentioned to you. That had something to do with Neretzi's folly. I was hoping to find more treasure here, but I think that business isn't going too well for Radagos and his gang. I found this strange-looking metal piece, though. It doesn't look too valuable, but it could be the artifact Tacitus was talking about. Maybe we can sell it to one of the noble clans for a hefty price. Alright, then let's go on the road. I have a better idea. We would have a better chance if we split up now. I'll take Radagos and go find the slaver market and look for a way to free the children. However, we must be careful not to endanger their lives, or it could be better to just buy them. We need to have our purses full for that, though. I'll need to take these men with us. Radagos is a slippery one. I don't want him getting away. So you want me to raise the money to ransom the little ones? Indeed, you'll have to find a way to do that. Maybe this bronze thing can help. Tacitus said it could be a fortune to the right person if you manage not to get killed. If he's telling the truth, you must be careful. Never reveal that you have it, but try to understand its value and how it can be sold. One more thing. When you're talking to nobles and other people of importance, make sure you present yourself as somebody from a distant but distinguished family. You can use our family name if you like, or make up a new one. You will have a better chance of obtaining an audience with nobles, and it will be better for me if to find you by asking around. Okay, so what is our family name going to be? The surname, the knightly name, the dynasty name, the dynasty name, the dynastic name, the Lannisters or the Starks or something along those lines, but not actually that. Boneless isn't a surname, it's a nickname. Bluetooth, same thing, it's a nickname. It's the family name, this is your surname. Mordling? Rutvik? Carling? Crowfor? Osmond? Yeah, first name is Wrangle. Mordredson? Mordling's not bad. Wrangle Mordling. Quite like that. Mordlingson. Romanov. Smirnov. Wrangler jeans. It's not Wrangler, it's Wrangle. No R. As in Peter Wrangle from Kleisreich. I quite like Mordredson. Or Mordlingson. Mordlingson. There we go. Sounds appropriately Norse. And then we need a banner. I think there's only really one choice for us. Where is it? Come on, I know you're around here somewhere. There it is. Well, don't forget that the background colour does change depending on who you join. I'll keep it black for now. I quite like the black and yellow. Are there even ships in this game? No. Get on the road now. Once I locate the little ones, I'll come find you. Except you never do. Okay, so tutorial is over. We can now explore the... Wow! There's more than 2 colours! It's amazing! Still can't believe that all of this was this shade of purple. Or was it this one? No, it was this one, wasn't it? Western. All of this was taken by the Western Empire. Madness. Absolute madness. Do I think they'll do a Viking Conquest 2 for Bannerlord? Possibly. So we need to head north and get to Sturgia as soon as possible. Which are these guys here in the north? I like that he's got the same crest as me, but they've added a little bit to the bottom. It was the same thing with the king, with the lion rampant and the spear. Just to differentiate, just enough. Before we do this, let's see what we got. I have 2 packs of grain. I think that is going to be everything that I'm going to take going north. Now, how do we get through here? I have to go around this side, I think. And in fact, that's only going to get me to here. We need to get up to here. Now, do we want to be on the Vlandian side of Sturgia, or do we want to be on the other side? I think we want to be over here, because we have bonuses in the snow. So I think we want to be going towards Tyal. Teal. Keel. Ah, the other thing we should be looking for as we... Now, we'll get to Sturgia first. What I was trying to say is the other thing we should be looking for are companions. But we'll do that when we actually get... Lucan! You were one of the ones I had to find! I never found you in my other game.
That's close enough. Who are you?
My name is Wrangle, sir. May I ask yours?
I'm Lucan, rightful Emperor of the Calradians. I am Lord of Diathma and Aragon. I shall have my scribes make a note of your name.
And what is Neretzi's folly?
Well, it's what some people call the Great Battle of Pendraic in the year of 1077. Emperor Neretzes led an army accompanied by Khuzaits and Azurai to fight a coalition of Sturgians, Battanians and Valangians. It was a disaster for him. He died in it, but the victors didn't fare much better. Is there anything else?
Can you tell me about Pendraic?
Yes. I was a junior officer on Neretzes' staff. People say much about the battle that betrays a lack of understanding of Neretzes and the circumstances he faced. Neretzes had an obligation to avenge the Battanian attacks on our land. He marched out with all the forces he could gather. The Valandians betrayed us, but that's what you can expect from honourless barbarians. Fortune favoured the enemy. What matters is what we did, what honour required. Perhaps Neretzes was rash, sending our infantry up to the hills to storm the Battanian fort, but he thought he could grab the pass quickly, before the enemy had time to reinforce it. If he had made the other wager, and that turned out to be wrong, people would say he was hesitant. I stayed with Neretzes until he forced back to our camp by the Sturgian infantry, then fought on the battlements. Eventually, we could hold them no longer. I did not see what happened to Neretzes, nor to our banner. Arenikos got us out of there and got us home. I did not respect Arenikos before, but that day I saw he was worthy to be emperor.
Thank you. Yeah, that was kind of a painful voice to do. I'm also a little concerned about the fact that this is day 1 and he's already got an army of 641. Would be sweet if they added voice actors to this part of the game. Why? So I shut up. I like this. You can raid in the winter and get your snow bonus. Yep. That's one of the reasons why the dynamic winter is kind of important for us. Though it's currently midsummer. Alright, we are almost in friendly territory, so I'm going to say let's go to Glavstrom first and then work our way over this side towards Tiel. Rebuild the clan. We need 2,000 denars, we need 20 men, and clan tier 1. And 1 companion. So what clan tier are we at the moment? 0. Ooh. Interesting. However, we can still have up to 3 clans. 3 companions, rather. The other thing I wanted to do was assign myself as the quartermaster so that I can get stewarding. And we'll change ourselves to engineer later. No troops available. Fantastic. I'll buy some more grain.